everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me in my faith planner. It is for the Bible study program that I'm going to do currently, and just show you how I have it working for me right now. Of course, this is always a work in progress, so I don't want to, this is something that and I'm very hit or miss with this planner, to be truthful and transparent. So it's something that's working for me right now, but it doesn't mean it won't change in the future. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment. If you are part of my Facebook group, you will know that one thing that we do in the group is some challenges. The point of the challenge is just to see what everyone else has done and just shout out those who have gotten the most votes for being extraordinary with what they have done. So this week's winner, just want to take a moment to talk about how great this spread was. It's a back to school week spread. And Kim, I'm going to say her name wrong, but Kim Mailhot, I'm assuming that's how it said, is she did a fantastic job. It was so fun. It was so different. It was something like I've never seen before. So you'll see the photo of Kim in the video, and we just want to take a moment to let her know how wonderful it is. I don't know that she had a whole lot of social media. I think she was working on creating something, so I will link it below or put it in the description if there's any that she has come up with. But she did a great job. And of course, if you'd like to be part of the group, just click the link below. There's a link for it. It is just for a place for us to engage and just really get to know each other better and to see all the wonderful spreads. So I have a great group of gals helping me, and they are absolutely phenomenal, and they are coming up with a lot of great ideas. So we're so excited to have everyone be a part of it. But let's go ahead and jump right in and do the plan with me. All right. So the first thing, is just really pulling these out. I like to have them out to plan. All right, now I'm going to use 2 pens. Give me a moment, I have to pick another color. I'm thinking this little taupey is going to be pretty. And then I'm going to use purple. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pull these out of their little case. I probably should just get rid of this case. I just like having, I don't really need it, but I just like having it. I don't know, it just makes me feel better about life. All right, and I'm going to line up the boxes for the week, but I think I'm only going to do 2. Or 3. 2, I think. This pen is always, it looks a little bit more taupey to me, but when you write it, it almost looks like green. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. And it's kind of not very, colorful. I don't know. Alright, I don't know if I'm loving it, but since I already started, I'm going to finish it now. See, it's not writing. Well, guys, these are the Amazon pens. I like them, but they have irritated me a little bit, so I don't know, they're okay. They're just okay. I've had better from Amazon. But I like the amount of colors that I got with them. That was kind of important, so. All right. Okay. All right. So now that I have done that, I can't go. So I know this seems like a little bit of silliness, but I'm not going to be doing the Bible studies on the weekends. I just want to keep it a Monday through Friday type gig. Because I want to be able to follow along on church on Sunday with really what the pastor is talking about. So I want some differential there. And Saturdays often are kind of crazy and get caught up. So I just want to have a day of non-studying of any material. So I am doing the like read the Bible in a year type Bible study for right now. And it's kind of, it's kind of separate from like the traditional, but we're gonna go ahead and add some decoration, and then I will share exactly what I'm gonna do with how this is gonna be done. So the weekend's gonna just kind of be left blank. She's kind of there. I might throw a couple stickers for inspiration, but it's not really something that I'm gonna be totally using. All right, so I'm gonna throw down here. And up here. Just kind of sporadically put a few little stickers in the box fillings for this portion. This actually would be like great to go on one of those, but I think I'm going to put it right here. I love to have things decorated. Can't really live life without it. And of course, I am using the Faith sticker book, which you can still get at Hobby Lobby. I think you can pretty much find it everywhere currently. I want to but they have a lot of great inspiration stickers in the Faith one too. It's not necessarily just Faith, so you gotta figure out exactly what you're looking for. And I love the big stickers that take up the 2 days to put on the weekends, since I don't really use the weekends. Just kind of fill that up right there. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to do my Bible studies at night or in the mornings. It's going to be kind of up for debate depending on my schedule for that week, but I'm going to try to do them at night. I feel like I'll routine them better at night than in the mornings, but I am going to be using this a little bit for both the evening and the morning, so that is going to be good. All right, let me find what I'm looking for here. I know I'm looking for a specific sticker. Worry ends where faith begins. I love this one. Love that it fits like perfectly right there too. All right. Okay, so then what I am doing, and I will kind of guide along with it, but what I'm actually going to do is fill in the books of which I am going to be focusing on. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do Genesis 1 through 3, and these are chapters. If you're wondering, there's no verse specific on these. Job 1 through 5, and then I think there's only one on. Now these are just the breakdown of the books that I am going to be doing. These are not 8 through 11. These are not. These are just like what I'm supposed to be studying. So this is why there's the check mark for them. And because they're pretty, it's kind of broken down. So because I'm not doing it on the weekend, it is broken down in 6 through 9. It's broken down a little weird because it's showing like what you would All right, so yeah, so it's broken down a little bit weird because I guess you would technically do these on the other days. So I'm not. I'm using them together in that day. Excuse me. Like I said, just mainly because I want to have a period of time where these are, that I'm using. I'm working Sunday for church day, and I'm doing, the other things. So then what I'm going to do, since I want to have, like, on Monday, I want to have like a prayer time for the week before. So what this is going to be filled in for is just really the praying for the previous week. And it's just a few bullet points of things I want to pray for. And I actually have heard that if you write down your prayer requests, they're a lot more, it's more of a visual to help you pray than just praying. Of course, pray at all times, but so then what I'm going to do is, what I have used these for is to take a few bullet point notes or things I want to remember for the following day. But then what I'm doing a little bit more is just actually having a sheet that I am and obviously I'm starting this September 3rd, so that's what, if I do finish it sooner, then I will probably add some more and then move on to, because this is new that I'm studying it, but I wanted to do it on a fresh week. So if I am starting it sooner, I will go ahead and finish them and then just check them off and then appropriately gauge the next week. But what I'm going to do is, these are going to be my notes pages, and I'm just going to kind of just entitle it like Notes Gen 1 through 3, and it'll be, I will just take notes for those things, for anything I want to remember, and if it's really little, and then I'm going to keep these papers inside the week that I studied in any one, but I want each day to have its own section unless I really don't finish very much for that period of time, Bible verses to remember the way I understand it or interpret it. And this is going to be a little bit more just journaling of what I'm going to use for that period of time. So it's very simple. It's not crazy at all. The other thing is that this does need to go into my planner for what I'm going to do it, so I can make sure to do it. So this is not my daily planner. This is not my weekly planner. I look in here only for Bible studying. And that is why it's going to be a little bit more challenging to make sure that I'm actually spending time in here, because I don't touch it unless that's the purpose that it's going for. So it's a lot more neutral. It's a lot more functional. It just really is to serve its purpose and to help me plan a little bit better. So that's what I'm using this for. But like I said, it's just to, I keep it simple. I don't over decorate it. I just keep it pretty neutral because I really want to focus on what I'm trying to focus on, which is the Bible study aspect of it. So, and I'm just going to pop it back in. I don't use my monthly for this planner or anything like that. It is literally, like I said, just for the Bible study portion. And I do have a gratitude section in there that kind of goes along with it. And then this will be my notes for day 1. So I'm just going to start here and just let you kind of sink that in and let me know what you think about how I use this planner. Like I said, it's extremely functional. It's not intended to be over decorative. I just like to throw a few in there to let me know, just to kind of make it look more fun. But there's going to be a lot of text that's in here after it's all said and done. And I will share a picture of that with you so you can see the after product, because right now it's very plain, it's very simple, but it's not going to be that way after it's all said and done. So I will share a picture of that with you when that time comes, and I'll probably use the pen for the color. So the way that this planner works is they have, each month has a kind of a different color for it, and I will probably try to match a pen with the color that we're in. So yeah, it's pretty simple. It's pretty functional. Like I said, I haven't used it a whole lot as of yet. I did start it and then I needed to kind of restart it because I got a little distracted. But part of that is because I didn't schedule time to do this in my main planner. And that kind of is where you can get distracted when you're doing all the planners. So this is planning when you're planning for which day you're going to do what, but this is not overall planning. This is not life planning. This is just planning for the Bible study portion. And if I could fit all this into one planner, I think I would, but it's just too big and bulky for one planner for me. So I like to have it separate. And I also like to be able to look further ahead in case I want to make a note for a Bible study that I'm doing that's going to start however far out, or just a check-in or anything like that. It's just easier to have one concise planner. So I hope you liked this video. I will show you a photo somehow, shape, or form after I've used it, and just so you can see how it really is functional and working for me. And then I will give you an update on how it's working and see if I'm using it to the best of my abilities or if I need to kind of change it a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any future content, and make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Have a great day.